Hello, Nintendo fans. My name is Mario Master. How are we doing today? And welcome back to Among the Sleep. Now, I don't know how close I am to beating this game, but I feel like I am very close to beating this game. I had to go through this segment again. Okay, I'm gonna cut all this out. Because I already did this. I know everything. The mom is really the monster.
Not now. Not now.
Now that I'm not, tired and I'm actually awake.
I said not now.
I can play this game. Yeah. I don't know how much more of this game I have left, but I feel like I'm very close. Why am I even talking? I'm gonna cut all this out.
Be quiet now. Mommy? Go somewhere else. I'll just one more. Will not take you from me.
I might want him to.
If you can't be nice and do what Mommy says, I'm going to be very angry. None of us want that.
There was something there. I don't know. This sequence is so surreal. Take me back.
I will find you.
Was it this dark last time? Goddamn. Hey. God, why is it so dark? It was not this dark before. Pew. Oh, cool. I can change my friggin'. I want purple. Yeah, now I'm rocking purple. Oh. Oh. You can't fool me, game. We are not back here. This is so weird. This game is so interesting and very confusing. Oh, there's the key. I hear the heartbeats. That needs to stop. Hey, Mom. How's it going? I have my teddy bear back?
Stay away from me!
Ow.
I'm sorry. I never meant to. It's too much.
What's going on?
Hi there, little one. Come here.
What? What?
Did you like your gift? What
Dad?
happened to his arm? Don't worry. We'll fix him up.
I don't know. God? Is that you? Am I dead? Wait, what? That was it? Oh, I could have finished that in the last episode. What the hell? I'm still so confused. Okay, if I had to guess, DLC dolls, what the hell? So if I had to guess, friends, you know who you are. Yeah, so if I had to guess, the mom was is an alcoholic and the dad was just trying to get his kid back. So something must have happened between the two, like a divorce or something, that like um they separated or something like that. Something happened between the two, and one of like Doom Train. Like so the mom won like the kid in like a custody battle or something. And the dad was just trying to see his son on his birthday, and the dad coming back kind of sent the mom back down like a spiral of like uh, whatever. I'm assuming she was an alcoholic before and she just wasn't ready to be a mom, you know? So like the mom being like a monster in the game, I think really was like really what, captured that mostly. Um but yeah, the um so I'm assuming the voice I heard in my teddy was my dad. Um my dad trying to like help me with, or my toddler brain trying to like help me through the trauma of my mom being a alcoholic and abusive, maybe. I really hope not, but it seems like that was the case near the end of the game. It seems like she was abusive a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just reading too much into that. Um, but other than that, this game was amazing. Can I like skip the credits? I can. So that was incredibly interesting. Um, museum. If I had known that that was gonna end right there, I probably could have done that in the last episode. This game was very fun. It's definitely a weird and interesting journey that I didn't really get a lot. Oh, we're back here and now it's all light and fun.
Hey, and welcome to Teddy's the Museum of Among the Sleep.
Cool. What happens here, Teddy?
Go on, take a look around.
Okay, there's just a radio. It's not doing anything. The art of Among the Sleep. Oh, that's very cool. These are very well done. Assuming just some like concept art. Yeah, concept art for Teddy. Teddy's very horrifying. Concept art for mom. Yeah, the child not having a face. I wanna read this without that playing. Oh, it's so tiny though. I don't know. I wonder if like oh, I can. Oh my god, I am fast as hell.
The prologue was added as a free DLC a couple of months after release of the game. It was made in collaboration with some of our fans and made to elaborate a little bit on what went wrong with the parents' relationship. That the mother was not simply evil, but rather that relationships are tough and neither of the parents handled it well.
Ah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. So a DLC was added. Let me just like see. These are concepts that showcase the mood and feel of what we wanted the last chapter of Among the Sleep to look like. The core idea was brass and bronze pipes and tubes lit up by flying fires on rocky surfaces surrounded by completely pitch black darkness and void. There was also supposed to be a lot of machinery leading up to the old ending where the child would end up in a cauldron uh to see the fees to oh, that looks cool. I would have loved to see that. No, I'd actually love to see that. I'm assuming, yeah, that's like the old concept.
Originally, the chase for the mom was a MacGuffin. You did not really find her, and the monsters used her to lure you further into the dreamlands. And we struggled for some time to make sense of this story, especially the playtesters were confused as the story ended without you seeing your mom again.
So I'm assuming that there was a lot of writing troubles with this game then. It's this way. Ooh. Let's see, what does all this steam-powered, copper-filled, steampunky nonsense relate to, you ask? Well, proceed to the old ending to see the old ending of Among the Sleep. Oh,
Now,
yes.
here is something truly special.
What, the old ending?
Want to see what the game almost was at some point?
Yes,
This is an
please.
old version of the story's conclusion, and it's been something we have not shown anybody except a few testers in the early days. You might say here, I got to have more fun than in the original ending. Come in and see.
Okay. So this is the old ending? Oh. I can see where the confusion comes in already. Um, you can't crawl out. I broke it. Oh,
Hello.
hey. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, that is horrifying.
Much better.
Um, oh God. I can see why they cut this. This is not only, this is very well done. This is horrifying, but this is just confusing. What did he just grab? Grab something.
Oh, yes. Extraordinary.
So what I'm assuming that Teddy was the original antagonist?
Round and round.
That makes a lot of sense.
Races go in. Five little animals live on a steep, steep hill. A snail that dreams of climbing trees, but never will. A hungry, starving hippo whose gummies are red, and her best friend seagull lying lifeless and dead.
This is very weird.
And now for the main ingredient.
I can tell who the main ingredient is.
Thank
It's
you.
me.
You did very well. I will enjoy you very much.
Yeah, I'm not surprised they cut this. Yeah, I'm not surprised they cut that. I mean, it makes sense that Teddy was the antagonist because it kind of hinted at that at the beginning. But oh, okay. Well, that was the original ending for Among the Sleep. I guess very cool.
This is the reveal. This is where you see your mother for what she is, and the player gets to connect the various monsters and sights through the game.
Okay, so my mom was an alcoholic. Okay. I mean, I kind of figured that out on my own, but that wasn't very well explained.
Ah, my favorite place. I felt we really connected here, you know? A bit of a breather between the various bad, nightmarish worlds we went
Represent
through.
feelings.
Also, I was able to talk a lot here, as elsewhere the developers were concerned about keeping the tension up and didn't want me to say too many things. Also, I kind of get quiet when scared, so it's okay and all. But I liked best the times we had to catch up.
This is still very cool. It's like toys, like Teddy. Oh, there was supposed to be like a furnace enemy. Oh god, kind of makes me. The core component of the furnace monster, Han, that's very funny, is similar to that of the heap. Um, we wanted to create something terrifying and out of the ordinary object. A child might see glowing eyes and a huge mouth on the front of a wood furnace. So we exaggerated this a bit, and made the whole furnace become alive. That's very cool, and I wish they stuck with that. That's so cool. Makes me wish they stuck with that. What is this? Is this a portal gun? Teddy gun? It's very funny. Sleep. What's this supposed to be? There's no name for this one. That's very cute. See, see, these are all creatures that were designed very early in production. These, there wasn't a sudden discussion to cut these from the game. They all naturally phased out as we gradually shifted the game genre from an adventure game with horror elements into the game it is today, which is kind of the exact opposite. Kind of makes me wish we got some of these concepts. Oh, hell yeah. I want to see that. Whoa. Hell yeah. Whoa. That's a fucking stone golem. What the fuck? Oh my god. Whoa, that's fucking horrifying. Our first environments reflected more of an adventure or quest, exploring the ominous and threatening world, yet more whimsical. World that was cut before we did anything more than concept and rough white box blockout was a life-size dollhouse with myriad of creepy dolls stalking you in the dark. Ooh. Behind the house was a forest. The forest led to the meadow. So many blah 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 blah. That is creepy. That's horrifying. Back here in the furnace room. Oh, come on. Could have made me have like infinite sprint. Maybe they couldn't have coded it that way. Here we go. The mother was the first character that was designed. Her 3D model was remade and tweaked a few times, but overall she has remained very similar throughout the entire production. The blueprint of the model renders is how she looked when she still uh it was still a this was a school project game? Oh my god. Goes to show if you have a dream, fucking follow it. This game has been amazing. Um, let's see. The goal of her design was always to find a look of loving kindness and care for her, despite her personality transformation and neglect. She never stopped loving her child. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm assuming that like I don't know. It still isn't like you know explained, but like from what it seems like, it's just ooh, woman alive concept. Yeah, it just seems like the mom was just a neglected alcoholic. Ew, gross. Um, Haida is a swamp monster found in the third chapter of the game. We wanted to build a creature around the themes of what might be hiding in forest lakes, which is very related to eerie folklore and children's stories we were told growing up. This has also allowed us to touch on these themes of alcohol without being too obvious about it. We did this in indirect ways, like the painting of the woman drinking from the well and turning into a monster, and giving lots of gurgling and the wet breathing sound. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. Okay, so this is all about a neglectful alcoholic mother. That, I mean, like, there you go, right there. Ooh, look at those concept arts. Ooh, that's fucking creepy. This is Heap, a cult monster found in the fourth chapter. The whole idea of the chapter was how scary ordinary objects can be in certain situations. When you don't see them clearly, we think everyone can relate to having seen the silhouette of something in a dark room and gradually become more and more terrified as our imagination does its magic. We applied this directly to the monster when we designed it, um, and decided to use a coat as it very much resembles the shape of a. I like that. Yeah, that's very like
Oh,
that makes
there
sense.
you have me. Or old me. As now I'm just a floaty version
Oh
in
my
your memory, of course.
god!
Also, here are all the characters in Among the Sleep, old and new. Some are not used, and some are hard to see because of the various tricks and lighting we did to obfuscate them.
Codename Harold. This is the first monster we created. Oh yeah, this is the first monster you see at the beginning of the game. Created first monster we created for the game. This is way back when the overall direction was skewed towards a more adventure game. As seen in the very first concept drawing made for the project, Harold was intended to be a physical monster in the first chapter. This worked well as a proof of concept in a demo we made, but during production, we realized that it really takes time to build suspense, which is crucial in making monsters feel appropriate and impactful. This is a very cool room. Like this concept room, you don't see a lot of this in a game, in any games, and I like that the devs have done this. Like this is very cool. Like I feel like more games should have this kind of stuff. Now, this one is an old relic. The story, and particularly how the game ended, was very different. In the early days of production. Oh, I can't go back more. There we go. Back then, Teddy was the antagonist of the game. The story was that of the broken family situation made the child vulnerable, and an evil entity and monster disguised as a friendly teddy bear took advantage of this by tricking the child onto a dangerous adventure far away from home. During production, we realized that we had the choice of either make a typical and predictable horror story or focus all of our attention on the family situation. Serious topics like these aren't much talked about in video games, and we felt applied to make a creative game around this as we saw the um, potential to make a much more meaningful story. We scrapped the idea along with a whole chapter and did a huge rework to many parts of the game to make it all come together more neatly. I would have loved to see this, but I have to agree, scrapping this makes would have having this in the game would have made no even less sense really. Like the end of the game is kind of confusing. Designing Teddy was a key moment of narrowing down the style, having very democratic process to begin with. We've all voted for Teddy, for the Teddy. We liked best it ended it up with a look that was fairly close to the current one. We wanted Teddy to feel like a cozy, warm, and friendly companion, almost grandfather like, while hinting at the fact that this was the father's beloved Teddy and that he kept patching and taking care from his childhood. That makes someone that's why it sounds like my dad. Oh my god, that makes so much sense.
For each world the player goes through, the environment illustrates more and more the jumbling together of memories, and this place is a direct illustration of that mess. Most prominently, it's framed by the memory the child has from trying to hide in closets or any nook it can find. The
Or
monster in this
that's
place represents the mother when she is angry. It comes out when the kid is making a mess.
my god, it's all making sense now. More paint overs. Oh, this is back. I don't want to be back here yet. There's more stuff I want to explore. Like it's all coming together. It makes so much sense now. Like I'm glad I went in here. I really am. Like this makes so much sense.
This is the forested home. It's a crumbling home that's slowly rotting away into the water and trees. The house here is a symbol of the family and home falling apart. The bloated creature inhabiting it is how the kid sees his mother when she's drinking and full of sorrow.
I'm super glad that I came in here. Like oh, I'm guessing like concept towers or something like that. Oh no, this is what it was. Oh, okay. No, I think these are concepts. Chapter, project, one thing remain the same, blah 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 blah. I like the playhouse element. That was very cool.
The playground.
Oh, the playground, I guess. You
There's
gonna
something
thank you.
walking around here, but you never see it. The passive threat keeps you on your toes, and at the same time creates the illusion that you might be safe for the rest of the game.
That I think that was very well done, yeah. That did kind of put you in a false sense of security.
Oh, you're home. The team wanted to start with introducing the character of the mother, as well as the mechanics of the game. Starting with the kid's birthday was a way to both introduce Teddy in the form of a gift and showing how old the kid is.
Makes sense.
When night falls over the home is when you really start seeing the ways in which the child perceives reality while scared. A large part of the game is based on how children see and interpret what's happening around them. The prologue was added as a free DLC a couple of months after release of the game. It was made in collaboration with some of our fans and made to elaborate a little bit on what went wrong with the parents' relationship. That the mother was not simply evil, but rather that relationships are tough, and neither of the parents handled it well.
This makes so much sense now. Like, I'm so glad that I came here and like explored this area. Cause like this really explains what was really going on in the game. Cause like it wasn't well, it didn't really make sense. But it made sense if that makes if that makes sense. Like the game was good, don't get me wrong, it just was confusing. What's this? Oh, is this all the drawings I found?
Did you know that you can collect hidden drawings throughout the game?
I do.
If you do, they will appear here in this room.
I'm guessing there's a secret when you get all of them.
There might even be a reward if you can find them all.
Cool. Okay, I'm not going to do that, although that is extremely tempting. Well, that was like the extras, I guess, for this game. If you go to chapter selection and you go to prologue or museum, sorry, you get to like see what's going on, I guess. Well, that was Among the Sleep. That game was really good. Um, I it handled hmm, it handled um what it set out to handle. It tackled the um abusive family aspect really well. Um, or like the abusive mom. I don't think she was abusive. I just think she was an alcoholic. And maybe she was abusive. I don't know. That really wasn't explained, but this game really handled that part well, and I really like this game. If you want to play Among the Sleep, go play it. It's on Steam. It's like $6 or something. Actually, I think it's free right now. Because of Spooky Month. So maybe it's free. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's either free or on sale right now because of Spooky Month. Bunch of games are on sale, so definitely go check out Steam and definitely check out Among the Sleep. It's definitely a journey and not what I expected from this game, but it was really good. It definitely wasn't what I expected this game to be, but it was really good all around. So that's it. Thank you everybody so much for watching Among the Sleep and watching me play through this game. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also, don't forget to check out my Twitter, Discord, and Patreon. All in the description below. Patreon is $1 a month. I do extra videos. And also, don't forget to check out the Lonely Boys podcast, which is also linked in the description below. And that's it. Peace.